Now, here's the secret to making this process work. It's called mutual responsibility. I would then say to the other person something like this. I'd say, you know, I'm going to do my best to help you and me achieve clarity at any one point in time. If you ever feel confused, if you ever feel you need guidance, if you ever feel overcommitted, I want you to immediately talk to me. Because if I do my job on a regular basis and you do your job of making sure that we're communicating, there's no reason that we won't have alignment. Now, during the period of crisis, here's what I would also say. Mr. or Miss Direct Report, we've got to face reality. Things are changing very, very rapidly. You know, I can't say that our strategy today is going to be our strategy 5 years from today. In fact, I can't say our strategy today is going to be our strategy next week. At any second in time, though, I want you to have total clarity on what's most important. Where are we going? Where are you going? What's going well? What isn't? I may change that strategy next week. Our company may change. The world may change next week. I want you to have total clarity at any second in time. You see, what you want that person to be able to do is you want them to walk up to that golf ball, to breathe, to let go of all of that distraction, all of that noise. Focus, hit the shot. Do your best. Hit the shot. In America, the greatest college basketball coach in history was a great man named John Wooden at UCLA. I got my PhD there. I was a minimum wage bookstore clerk. He used to come across, and he was a friend of the owner of the bookstore, and he was such a kind man, such a nice man, and he would talk to people like me, the clerk. Coach Wooden won more championships than any coach in the history of the United States. He won 10, and second place won 5. He never focused on winning. Although he wouldn't define himself as a Hindu, his philosophy was very much out of the Gita. He said, do your best. All any of us can do is do our best. And he said, if you do your best and win, hold your head up and you can be proud of what you've done. If you do your best and lose, you hold your head up and you can be proud of what you've done. If you do not do your best, you have nothing to be proud of, whether you win or lose. My suggestion to everyone listening to me right now is to breathe, come up with your best strategy that you can, you do your best, and make peace. One of the great leaders I've met in my 100 Coaches project is called Harry Kramer. Harry was the CEO of a very large drug company called Baxter. And Harry, as the CEO of this company for many years, obviously had to make hard decisions. He had to lay people off. He had to fire people. In one of our meetings, he was asked a question, a challenging question. The question was this: Harry, how can you sleep at night? You've had to fire people. You've had to lay people off. You've had to do things that hurt people. How can you even sleep at night? Harry had a very simple yet very profound answer. He said, I only asked myself 2 questions. Did I do what I thought was right? Did I do what I thought was right? And did I do my best? And he said, if the answer is yes and yes, I can always make peace and sleep at night. Well, my final thought for you before we have our Q&A is just that. As a leader, as a person who's working in a company, as a professional, as a human being, all you can do is, first, you do what you think is right. You look at your life and you say, what is my purpose as a human? And am I doing what I think is right now? Is this the best strategy I can come up with for now? You do what you think is right. You do your best. It's all you can do. And when you do what you think is right and do your best, make peace. Make peace with yourself. Make peace with other people.